mess this morning. Look at it all flooded on our walk today.
Remember when we had a picnic over there?
I do remember when we had a picnic over there. Couldn't be picnicking over there today, could we?
We've got to do a little raft.
There's a whole pond there now.
So we have like a little raft, just like kind of just start spinning around on the water.
Everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a very tired face right here. I've just got soaked in the rain. Well, I got soaked before. I'm trying to dry off a little bit. It is a dark old day out there. I've done my food shopping though. Tick that off the list. I'm not a fan of food shopping, full stop. It is one of my worst jobs to go food shopping. I much prefer when I order it with Tesco to be delivered, but even then, the putting away part. But it wasn't too busy in there actually, it wasn't too bad. I went to Aldi and then I also went to Morrison's because I had to get a few other bits. But I feel like, dare I say it, I think I'm done, I think I'm ticked off, I think everything is ticked, everything is bought, pretty much. I've done not a lot of wrapping, so I need to get some wrapping done today. But yeah, I've been up since 5. I filmed another video this morning really early just so I'm trying to get on top of things before I go away. So I'm feeling a little bit sleepy. I'm going to make myself a nice strong coffee in a minute. I thought I'd go through my Aldi purchases with you and the bits that I got from Morrison's, and then I'm going to do, why is my watch not charged up? It's gone off. I don't know why it keeps doing this sometimes. I'm going to have to put that on charge. I'm going to have to do some wrapping though. That's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to put some chocolates in a bowl, put a Christmas movie on, get me wrapping done. Cannot wait. I'm not doing fancy wrapping, I don't think. I'm just going to do some like nice, simple, easy wrapping. So that's to be done, but I'll show you what I bought from my Aldi shop that I then need to put away. There is absolutely no organisation over here whatsoever. It's all a bit mishmash. There's a lot of snacks because I'm taking some things away with me. I'm gonna make sure that we take lots of snacks in the suitcase. Also leaving lots of snacks here because Rudy's gonna be house sat basically, so need to make sure we've got some treats in. How good does this look, by the way? Oh my goodness, cinnamon bun gatto. How nice is that? Yeah, looking forward to having that when we get back from Lapland. That looks delicious because we'll be having like a full-on Christmas dinner when we get back as well. Like Christmas is I'm really drawing it out this year. It's going to be a long old process, which is exactly how I think it should be. We've got, what have we got on here? Yogurt bars. Some of these Rice Krispie squares. There's some more of them somewhere. Oh, there. For the kids, these are really nice as well. Like if you like sweets, they're like Mawams. The kids like these. They're like almost like a chewing gum sort of strip, but obviously you can eat them. It's a bit like a Mawam. But yeah, so I got a few of them for the kids. We've got popcorn. We've got a biscuit selection. Obviously, this is not healthy stuff. It's Christmas. We don't need to worry about calories at Christmas time. We've got Pepsi Max. We've got some fruit twist, which is like the Fanta fruit twist. We've got some cartwheels. We've got some Teddy Face crisps, some Ridge, what are they, like meaty ones, some cookies. Some of these, as you saw, I was cooking the boys some sausage sandwiches this morning, which I tend to do most mornings, so I thought I'd get them some baps for tomorrow morning so we can have them on baps. We've got some zigzag fries. We've also got some individual popcorn, which I thought would be quite good for travel. Got one of these for me for when the boys aren't here. When they go to the dad's for a night this weekend, I can have one of these to myself. Little individual wood fire pizza, very nice. I've also got some, what have I got there? Squashies. I got some of this streaky bacon, which I thought looked nice. Smoked streaky bacon. Thought that'd be quite nice, especially if you have like pancakes one morning. That with pancakes, delicious. I also got a steak there, a little rump steak. Got some of those cinnamon chip cereals because I know that Toby likes them. I haven't bought them for ages. Got some little oranges, some more pizzas. I thought these looked really nice. Greek style layers, so it's a little strawberry yogurt in these nice little pots, which I'm sure are a dupe of something, but I can't think what. I thought they looked quite nice. We've got stacks that are like Pringles. We've got a couple of them because you need all of that stuff in for Christmas, don't you? I got some cooking apples because Dylan got in yesterday from school. It was soaking wet with rain. And he said, I'm going to have a bath. I'm going to run myself a bath. I was like, okay. And he said, and then when I get out, I think I'm going to make an apple crumble. Because he's doing food tech now. He's at big school. So he's loving it. He's loving being able to cook a few things, but he didn't end up making one. He ended up making one of the baking kits that he had in his first of December box. But anyway, I got him some of these because I thought, well, he can make one now. So I got him a few cooking apples. I've also got some noodle bowls, some bleach, some crackers that are like Ritz, some Vine tomatoes. Got a pack of face wipes. We've got crackers, which are basically exactly the same as Jacob's crackers, aren't they? And some bin bags. So that's over there. Over here, we've got, oh, my big head shadow. This lighting in this kitchen, it's so hard to film anything. Just shadows everywhere. But I got some of these takeaway biscuits, which are really nice. These taste like, oh, what are they a dupe of? I can't think, but you'll know what I mean. We got some washing pods, got some cream cheese, got a few treats for Rudy dotted about. Just a few of the dog treats. Got some salmon, pate, some Stilton cheese. Who likes Stilton cheese? I'm quite a fan now. I feel like the older I get, the more I appreciate it. I love it in like a sauce as well. I love a Stilton sauce. Oh, it's the best. But yeah, I got a Stilton. We got some Nord pack because I ran out this morning. Got some of these little Delta strips. I don't really know. They're just funny shaped crisps really, aren't they? Some more crackers and some digestives. Because if you're into digestives with cheese, I'm not personally, but family members are, so I got some of them in. Some of these Pano Shocks, which I always get. And then in Morrison's, I got a piece of beef, a joint of beef in here to have one day, which was, how much was that? I actually don't know how much it was. £10 for that. We've got some marshmallows, which I'm actually going to take in my suitcase because I've read about taking marshmallows with you, so I'm going to take them with us. I also got loads of chocolates, so for gifting, but also just for taking on the plane, for having in bowls here. So we've got some celebrations. I think these are about £3 each in Morrison's, I think. I can't remember exactly. We've got roses. Those are a part of a gift, some dairy milk, little mini ones, and some Cadbury's Heroes. Got a toilet roll, which was from Aldi. I got a gift bag there as well from Morrison's. And then I picked some of these up whilst I was in there. Well, I got a couple of vouchers. So I got, because it's hard to know sometimes what to get people, isn't it? We've got a PlayStation voucher and then a delivery voucher there. And then I got some of these for Archie, which are free at the till, but worth asking for if you've got little ones. So these have been doing the rounds at Archie's school, these little Disney cards. You know when they collect them, but they're free. But what Archie really likes about them, because he brought a couple home, I hadn't seen them before, but a couple of his friends had given him some. What's really cute with them is they've got recipes on some of them, I think, because he showed me one. He told me to scan something and it came up with this nice recipe and he was like, oh, I'd quite like to make that. It was like Winnie the Pooh pasta or something, which was so just like cute. So he was quite keen on them, so I thought I'd just ask at the till just to see if I could get my hands on some, and I've got about 6, so yeah, he'll be pleased with them, even though, you know, just free little cards, but I'll give him them after school, he'll be happy. But yeah, I think that's about everything, so I'm going to put it all away and then I'll get organised with my wrapping. I think that is going to, and drink coffee, lots of coffee, bucket of coffee. Well, we don't want the news on. I want to find one of those like really cheesy Channel 5 films. Don't think there's one on. Oh, there is, but not just yet. It's not until later. Have a look on Netflix. Let's put this on. This looks cheesy. My Secret Santa. Looks like pure cheese. Would only be right to like this one. Wrapping the presents. I've got my coffee, I've got my chocolates, I've got my very cheesy Christmas film, which looks absolutely fabulous so far. Something about a lady that used to be in a band, and clearly this guy that works for this not very nice boss is in love with her. She can't get a job. Drama. And I've got my tape dispenser, thank goodness, because there's been many a year when I haven't used a tape dispenser, and you've all said to me, please get a tape dispenser. And I have. And I've got loads of wrapping to get done, so I better get started. You helping me, Roo? Can you help me? Oh no, I've lost the end of my tape already. So she's pretending to be Santa, and this guy hasn't noticed that it's her, or that she's a woman. But it's all set on a really lovely, festive ski resort. I picked up a couple of these Essence Vault perfumes, well, aftershaves. Which ones have I got? They both smell so nice. They're dupes of something, but I can't remember what they are. I've got the 200. That is so nice. I think that's like a dupe of the men's Paco Rabanne Millions one. And then I've got, that's so nice too, the 197. And they last, like the scents on them, obviously I wear them as well, they smell so nice. Good little gift, especially for young teen boys who are getting into their aftershaves and you don't want to spend an absolute small fortune. Cute. This is like a rocket bath bomb. I think it sort of does a bit of a rocket in the bath with all the colours coming out at the bottom. So that's quite cute. It's a good little stocking filler. I got that off Amazon. Called Rocket Shuttle Rainbow Bath Bombs. There's a couple in there, I think. It's not neat wrapping. It's very low effort, but it still looks alright at the end. What is your favourite Rose's chocolate? I really like the orange ones and the strawberry ones the best. They're always the first ones to go for me. and have an orange one. Oh no, she's been invited to a Christmas party at the same time as Santa's been invited to a Christmas party, and she has been dressing up as Santa, so now she's going to have to be there as two people. What a predicament. We're getting there. We're nearly done. I keep checking my watch. It needs charging. What are you smelling? Oh, that smells nice. Somebody's got their nose in these. Better move them, haven't I? Excuse me. Rudy.
Oh, don't leave them. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Hello, you help me now. Now I'm nearly done. Where's me?
You did. It was a little weird.
You're in the way a little bit. Just a little bit. Where's the scissors gone? There they are. did it! We did it, Roo. That is a good chunk of them done. I'm really pleased we managed to get that done. Thanks so much for your help, Rudy. And it's just about time for me to go and do the school run, so I'll probably take a certain somebody with me. We'll go and get Archie. Well, I need to put these away first. But yeah, glad I've got that done, thank God. Good morning. I didn't film any more last night. Just had a very chilled evening. Well, I say chilled, I was doing some editing, so that's not very exciting. I did actually mean to do some this morning, but where has the morning gone? There has been no time. I've been getting up at 5 every morning. I will say it was more like 4:30 this morning, to be fair. But the morning's just flown by. I expected to achieve more, and I always have such grand plans of what I'm going to get done, and it's just not really happened. These yogurts are so nice. I'm just having one of these before I leave for the school run. They are so good. My new favourite thing. Yeah, I've just got some bacon in the air fryer. Bacon sandwiches today instead of sausages, or cereal, whichever anybody wants. And then we're going to leave for school. I'm going shopping, but I'm not really going to do any shopping because I'm pretty much done. I'm going to Shrewsbury today. I feel like I'm always in Shrewsbury these days. The reason I'm going is because I'm going with my sister, who's got some of her jewellery, because obviously she's got her jewellery business, Silver and Wild. Go and check it out, it's all handmade. She's got her jewellery stocked in a shop in Shrewsbury, so she needs to go and restock some bits because things have sold. And whilst we're there, we're going to have a little mooch around. I really like Shrewsbury. I just feel like it's just a really nice, it's not like an overwhelming busy place to go shopping. There's so many independent shops that it's just really cute. It's a nice place to be. I always just feel like I like it. I'm going to get some dinner, some lunch of some sort, so it's going to be quite nice to go and do that today. But before that, I need to make sure that I get Archie to school on time and that the other two leave on time. I need to find time to clean my house at some point. I do not know when this is going to happen, like a proper clean. It might end up being like, I might just do like a little hour or two, and then I'm gonna have to do like a full-on deep clean when I get back from Lapland. There's just, how is anyone finding time to clean their house? I don't know how I ever used to find time to do like full big cleans. I just never seem to get a chance these days. I need a full declutter as well. I should have done that before now, but January we'll have a really good reset. I'll just do mini resets until then. And nobody wants to spend the entire time before Christmas cleaning their house, do they? So we'll just do some mini cleans. I'm going to try and fit that in today at some point. Just try and get the house looking a bit fresher. But yeah, I better get everyone fed quickly as well before we need to leave. Archie, where's your water bottle? It's not in your bag. Dill, do you want this bacon? Toby, do you want a bacon sandwich? Oh, there might be two going at this rate. I'll have to save it. Just got loads of bacon. So here we are. We hopped on a train. It is just so quick and easy on the train. And oh my gosh, look how festive everywhere is. I absolutely love Shrewsbury because there's just so many gorgeous little independent shops. Everything was so Christmassy. I love a window display. I really just appreciate any shop that makes a big effort with their window displays. We went into this absolutely gorgeous children's toy shop. Neither of us need any toys for any little ones anymore, which made us kind of sad because we were like, oh, our kids are all too old for all of this. But it was such a gorgeous shop. All of them were, to be honest. Like, it is nice, isn't it, just going to some of these little gifty type shops sometimes, just having a good little mooch around. And we found so many gorgeous little places. I would fully recommend it if you've never been before. How gorgeous does that candle look? Mince pie, and it smelt so nice as well. And the lady that worked in this shop, I can't remember what the gift shop was, but she was just so sweet. She was American and was just chatting to us for ages. She was just the nicest lady ever. We then decided that we couldn't wait no longer for something to eat. We were actually going to go and get some sushi, but the place wasn't open for a little bit, so we're going to go there another time because we were just too hungry to wait, basically. So we went to this little place in the indoor market. I think it's called Moorish. It's really nice. They just do like little tapas bits. So I had some halloumi, which I love, and then we went and bought one of these giant Kinder cookies from the indoor market. She was a really lovely girl as well. We also had a little mooch around H&M. Oh my gosh, there is so many amazing bargains in H&M. Some of these coats, look how inexpensive some of them are. They're really, really nice as well. That dress is an absolute bargain. Not my cup of tea, but still a real bargain. They've got so many things as well in H&M. I always think this, that aren't in the sale but are also really inexpensive. It's just a bit of a mix in there, isn't it, sometimes, but a lot of them are really reasonably priced, I think. But yeah, they've got loads of gorgeous festive jumpers that have all gone in the sale. Loads of their coats have gone in the sale too. I really like this cream puffer jacket, really nice. They had it in black as well. They've got loads of the fur coats in the sale too. This is lovely, isn't it? I don't think that one was in the sale though. I think that is one of their newer ones. They've got loads of nice things for festive Christmassy going out outfits as well, or for New Year's. Loads of gorgeous sparkly bits. I wasn't sure if these were actual pyjama bottoms or whether they were trousers, because they weren't in like a nightwear section, but they were very pyjama-y. But I love this. It's very Chanel style, isn't it? And this as well with the bow on it, absolutely gorgeous. That would be lovely on Christmas Day with a nice pair of floaty trousers, or a silk midi skirt, maybe in like a nice plum colour or a chocolate brown. Love this top as well. That would be so nice for New Year's Eve. Love the trousers. Look at that sparkly little dress. Sequin trousers. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to try on some sequin trousers, because every shop I go in I'm always drawn to the sequins and these gorgeous flared sequin trousers that are just everywhere, and I've never tried any on, but I'm gonna have to, because I just would love to own a pair of sequin trousers. But you can only really wear that kind of thing at Christmas, can't you? It's acceptable to be like head to toe in sequins at Christmas. I love those red shoes as well, they're so lovely. We also had a little browse in H&M. It's always a bit of a throwback going in this shop. Can you remember how long you would stand looking through the posters in H&M? I remember flicking through them for ages. It was just somewhere like going through the CDs in H&M. It's nice to go in there sometimes just for that memory, because I spent so much of my teenage years hanging around H&M looking for all the albums that I wanted. I also absolutely love the shop Flying Tiger, I think it's called, isn't it? They've got so much cool stuff in here. Look at all of this Christmassy stuff. I did spot these biscuits that they sell in Aldi but in different packaging, but they look pretty much the same and they're very nice as well. But yeah, they've got loads of cool gift ideas in there. Some of them are a little bit overpriced, some of them are an absolute bargain. I love that gingerbread gift box, and some of their mugs, their novelty mugs, are so cool. I always like to have a look in here because I always see so many cool little things, and there is so much that is good for stocking fillers. If you are still doing a bit of Christmas shopping, then yeah, they've got loads of little cool bits in here that are perfect little Christmas gifts. Look at all this, isn't this so nice? That gorgeous little perfume bottle. I think that's such a pretty range, all of the pinks, and again it's some more funky mugs. Love the ice cream one, broccoli one. I love anything like that, and I love this planner. I can buy myself flowers, I can make my own plans. It's a great gift as well for somebody, a nice new planner to start the new year. Love a little mini disco light as well. And this, I don't exactly know what it is, but I love it. It's adorable. But yeah, honestly, we had the most gorgeous day. I actually said a couple of times it felt a little bit like being in a Christmas movie, which I loved. There was so many people walking around with gift bags and wrapping paper and in just like gorgeousy festive coats, and do you know what I mean? It just felt very wholesome that day walking around, and it wasn't too busy either, so I was very pleasantly surprised, because it does not take a lot for me to get overwhelmed in shops. But we had a great day, we loved it. I am back from a very pleasant day Christmas shopping. I didn't buy a lot, I did get a little bit from Primark, but nothing exciting. But yeah, I was actually just had the nicest day ever. It felt really, I don't know, I just felt like I really romanticised every moment of that. Wasn't too busy, food was nice, just great chatting away with my sister. It was a lovely day, and the weather was nice as well, because it's been raining so much, so I'm glad that it was nice and dry. But I got a few bits, nothing exciting. I keep buying gloves. I need to stop now. I need to stop panic buying gloves. But obviously I nipped into Primark. I did not spend a lot of time in there, but I did get gloves for the boys, so I've got a 3-pack there just in case they lose all of the pairs that I've already bought them, which is not exactly unlikely, to be perfectly honest. So we got a 3-pack of gloves, which is only £1.80. They're a very good price. Black, grey and blue. I bought more socks. But how nice are these? These are like proper thick, cosy socks. I don't think they're going to fit Archie, but they'll fit Dylan and Toby. So they're max warmth, £4.50, 2 pairs with wool. So yeah, they're not going to fit Archie quite, but the other two. More cosy socks, all for Lapland. What else did we get? I got Toby a pair of joggers, just an extra pair of joggers, £5.50. Don't normally see much in the boys' clothes. I mean, they're just like, just a cheap pair, aren't they? But they'll come in handy. £5.50 is not too bad either, is it? So we got them. Then I went into WH Smith's, which confused me a little bit with these football cards. These football packs, Dylan loves these. And I swear, well, I'm 90% sure that when he buys them in the WH Smiths, why is it not called WH Smiths anymore? It's called like TJ Jones, isn't it now? They changed all of them. I still call it WH Smith. When we go into the one that's near us and he gets any, they're £1.80. So I was really shocked when I went into the one in Shrewsbury and these are £3.50. £3.50 each. And I was like, are you sure? Because I'm sure we've been paying £1.80. But everywhere I look online, I'm sorry this is boring and you're like, I don't care about football cards, but it's one of them that's just, everywhere I look online they're £3.50. So I don't know whether they're just priced wrong in our local WH Smiths. But anyway, I was expecting them to be cheaper, but anyway, they're £3.50 each. He absolutely bloody loves these things. He loves sorting his, I mean he loves football, but he does love sorting out his little booklet of football cards. So they're great for a stocking filler. So I've got a few packs of them. And then I also got Archie, because I know he's going to want to read a book on the plane, I'd imagine. He's more likely, Archie, bless him, I hope it doesn't ever change, than wanting to look at the screen. He's probably going to want to read a book. He's already got some books coming for Christmas. But I thought I'd get him a really nice festive new one to get him in the mood on the plane to Lapland. So we've got a David Williams one, Santa and Son. So that can go in his bag and he can have a little read of that on the plane and take it to Lapland. So I'm sure he's going to love that because it's a festive one. I like to get him a festive book. I didn't get a book for the other two because I just think they're probably not going to read a book. Toby's adamant he's just listening to music for 3 hours or however long the plane journey is. But anyway, that's what I bought today. So not a lot, but I really did not need to be buying any more. And yeah, I'm just sitting with a nice hot coffee before I have to go out again. Let me see if it's too hot to drink still. I think it is. Might burn myself. Oh, lovely. Because I was thinking as well, if I just have a quick sit down chat, because I actually think this might be the last video to go out before Christmas. I can't remember the last time I didn't upload it's probably last Christmas. There's never been a time when I've not uploaded every week for a very, very long time. But obviously with me going away, I probably won't have any videos for a week. I definitely would if I could, but there's definitely not going to be time to put another video out. And then obviously I'm on holiday and I want to be enjoying that. Feels really surreal actually that I'm going to Lapland. I've been so reflective about it this last couple of weeks. I get a little bit reflective at Christmas time. I think just being a single mum and everything, it is one of those times of year that's like really highlighted, isn't it? And Lapland is such a big, it feels like such a big milestone for me because it's just been something that I've had on my bucket list to take the kids to Lapland for so long. It's been on my like vision board that I will take them to Lapland one day. So it feels just incredible that that's happening, and I think it's kind of made me sort of reflect back a little bit about how far I've come, without trying to sound cheesy, over the last 4 or 5 years. I never really talk about the lows of single parent life or divorce or co-parenting, but things like this, being able to take the kids away, just feels so incredible when, if I look back over, if it was like 4 or 5 years ago, I would have never believed that I'd be doing anything like this or living the life that I live now or just having the peace and happiness that I have now. I just get really reflective about how unhappy I used to be. I never talk about my relationship with the boy's dad, but it was not a good one at all, and I had zero confidence back then, and I definitely felt very stuck. This version of me didn't seem very possible to a version of me in the past. I'm probably not saying this very well, but basically I feel very grateful, incredibly grateful that I am living the life that I live now. And the only reason I'm saying it is because I know that a lot of you message me about relationships breaking down, about becoming a single parent and how terrifying it is, and how maybe you can't imagine yourself being without that person, you can't imagine coping on your own. And I just want to say from experience, I have been in that situation, like more than you know, where I obviously don't show it on here about the really tough side of co-parenting, the really tough side of a breakup, any of that kind of thing, but there is definitely light at the end of the tunnel, and I just feel really proud of myself sometimes. I think that I am living the life that I'm living now compared to the life that I used to live in the future that I saw for myself, if that makes sense. And that's why I think just lately Lapland's been a really poignant thing, because it was always something that I thought I would love to do. So it's just been such a bucket list moment that I can say that I'm the reason that the kids are experiencing that, and I feel so proud of myself. I hope that doesn't come across like a show off thing. I just mean it in a way that if you're ever feeling like you're in a really hopeless situation, things can change so quickly. And your mindset, working on your mindset is so important, and this is why I talk so much about gratitude and about romanticising your life, because I just know how different things can be, even if you've got some tough stuff going on sometimes. I feel like I'm not making much sense, but in my I know what I'm trying to say, I'm just not very good at articulating it, but I'm feeling very excited and grateful that I'm getting to go and do something that is such a once in a lifetime experience thing. I think going somewhere like that and having my boys and it just, you know, us four as a little team. So yeah, and I just really want to thank everybody that I could have a little cry. I'm ever so emotional this lately, but I just want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart that comments, that messages me, that likes a video, that's subscribed, because I have a very small circle of people in my life. I'm not somebody that's got a huge group of friends, and I like it like that. I like, you know, like I think a small circle of people that love you and you love is that's all I need. But I just cannot believe sometimes the support that I get from strangers on the internet, and you're all so nice, you're all so lovely, and I just I really appreciate it, because this is an absolute dream, me doing this and being able to make videos and things with you guys. And for anybody watching this, just a massive thank you, because it means more than I can probably express, to be honest. And I don't want to say too much because I haven't worked all the ins and outs of it yet, but I really want to do something that's a little bit more intentional. I just would love to be able to do something for us all that want a little bit more structure, a bit more routine, something that helps sort of with the realistic approach to life stuff. So I'm thinking of ways that I can create something that will hopefully help us all. Again, that's really cryptic and doesn't make a huge amount of sense, but stick with me and hopefully it will all just sort of come together. I'd just love to do something that's going to help us all have the best year possible next year, and just to offer some support in some way for that. So I will give more details about that when I figure it all out. But big plans for next year. We want to have a great 2026. I will obviously be back before the end of the year. I'm just wanting to have a little sit down chat with you before I leave on my holidays. But I really hope that you all have the most amazing Christmas, genuinely, whether that's a crazy busy family chaotic all over the place Christmas, whether you're having a real quiet one, whether you're by yourself, whether you're splitting the time with the kids, whether you're travelling to see family, whatever you are doing, I really hope that you have a good one. Again, thank you so much for watching any of my videos, supporting me. I don't say this lightly, like I really genuinely mean it. Thank you so much. I'm going to leave the video here. I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. Rue, are you going to say goodbye to everybody for Christmas? Sorry, I've just woke you up out of bed because you are a lot of people's favourite, to be perfectly honest. Look how tired you are now. It's like, why are you getting me out of bed? Sorry, mate, but just thought you might want to say goodbye to everybody. But yeah, have the most amazing Christmas. I will be back in about a week's time. I will be sharing things on Instagram now, so make sure you follow me over there, which is CarlyElizabeth_X. There'll be loads of my stories about Lapland, Christmas, all of that. Well, like, it's like a rag doll, aren't you? But yeah, thank you so much, guys, and I will see you after Christmas. Say bye, Roo. Bye, guys.